What we're going to be tying here is called Catch's Peanut Candy. The hook that you're going to be using is a 3x long streamer hook of your choice, 210 denier black thread. The first piece of material that you're going to be adding is a plume of marabou. Then you're going to add another plume of marabou right over the top of it. Make sure that they're about the same length. With this plume you're going to wrap all the way forward till about 1/4 of an inch away from the hook eye, maybe just a little bit further. Wrap back. And then you're going to use black hackle flash from Cascade Crest Tools. I'm going to tie that in, wrap your thread forward, and start palmering the hackle flash forward. You want to make sure and grab all the fibers and pull them back as you go. Try not to get any trapped. This material is actually pretty stiff, and what it's going to do is it's not really going to lay down flat in the water. It's going to keep your material from the front going backwards, giving it more profile in the water. It adds a little bit of flash to what you're doing. Once you get that secured, you're going to wrap over it just a little bit, make sure all the fibers are going back. And you're going to take another black marabou plume, tie that in. And you're going to palmer that all the way to the hook eye, trying to make sure and keep all the fibers of the marabou. You just want to pull them, make sure that they're all going towards the back. Trying not to get any caught as you're going forward. Another way to add bulk to it is using 2 marabou plumes instead of just 1. Once you get it to the hook eye, you just tie it off and then go right back over the top of it with your thread for just a little bit. Cut any excess off. Then you're going to take red rubber legs of your choice. You're going to have 1 on each side. And you're going to build your head just a little bit, whip finish it. And add a little head cement, and that's the back of the fly. The next step is to grab a 30-pound fluorocarbon, and you're just going to thread that through the eye of the hook. And take 3 large beads and thread those on the fluorocarbon. For your front hook, you just use a 4x long streamer hook of your choice. Attach your thread. Then you're going to connect the back hook to the front. You want to make sure that your loop on the back where your back fly is connected is straight up and down, not side to side. Make sure it swings properly. And then you can either bring the fluorocarbon through the hook eye, or you can do what I'm doing and just trapping it on the sides. Wrap it all the way back. And then here you're going to attach another marabou plume, and instead of just tying it in, you're actually going to take it, tie it in, and then palmer it forward. And what this does is it allows the marabou to work around your connection point instead of going right over the top of it or getting entangled in it. You just tie it off and palmer everything towards the back, and then wrap right over the top of it all the way back to where you started. Then you're going to grab that hackle flash again, tie it in, then you're going to wrap forward and use medium red dumbbell eyes. And I like to put mine on top, especially if the silhouette of the fly is going to be the same, no matter whether it's on the top or the bottom. I like to have my hook riding up. And just go back 1/4 of an inch from the eye, and start bringing your hackle flash, palmering it forward again. Once you get to the spot where your thread's at, you're just going to tie it off, cut off the excess, and then pull everything back like you did on the back fly. Wrap over the top of it a little bit. Then you're going to take another marabou plume, attach it, and do the same thing that you did on the other ones. You're just going to start palmering it. You're going to bring it all the way up to the lead eye, tie it off, and then do like you did before and just pull it all back and wrap right over the top of it. Cut off the excess if you have any. Then you're going to add another set of rubber legs, one on each side. Then here you're going to use the 3/4 inch black flex hackle from Cascade Crest. Just attach that in. And then what I do here is I add super glue on top of the eyes, the middle, front, and back. And this is going to keep the eyes from moving, and it's also, while it's wet, it's going to attach to that flex hackle and keep it from moving. It'll be a really solid head. Then you start palmering the flex hackle forward. Once you get up right behind the eyes, you're going to go twice over, and then you're going to come around the other side and go twice over the making an X, and then you're going to bring it right in front. Make sure all the stuff is going backwards. You're going to bring it right up to the hook eye. Tie it off. Cut off the excess, and then grab your through hand. You're just going to build that, pull everything back, and build a nice small head. Whip finish, add a little head cement, and that's Ketch's peanut candy.